My mom is a frontline healthcare worker, was diagnosed with COVID. That one patient actually infected 50 employees. It's scary. It's very scary. I'm a learning and development specialist for the health system. So I'm basically an educator for the health system.
Thank you so much again for taking this time to come on Shuga Says.
Welcome.
Let's talk.
This means a lot that we're doing this.
Now, how have things been going on for you?
Oh my goodness. So it's been crazy. So I work for the health system, so that in itself has been very challenging. In my personal life, my mom is a frontline healthcare worker in Brooklyn. She was diagnosed with COVID the second week in March. And she immediately started taking preventative care of herself. As you know, we're West Indian.
Yes.
So she was with the hot water and the lemon and the ginger and the turmeric. And I know that a lot of that science is debunking those kind of theories, and they're saying you can't fight it with this. Or speaking from experience, my mom bounced back. So she drank hot water and lemon, hot water and ginger 3 times a day. She drank tonic water, which is an people drink that for malaria. We're finding out that doctors are treating this virus with an anti-malaria drug. So she took more of a herbal approach in terms of her treatment. She found out she was exposed first before she got tested. And then she found out that week she was confirmed positive. The patient came in with pneumonia. That was the original diagnosis. So she was treating that patient without thinking that was a COVID patient at the time. So that was also very fairly new into what New York, the wave that New York was receiving. The hospitals weren't as equipped as they should have been, and they weren't aware that one patient actually infected 50 employees.
How much you said, 50 or 15?
50.
Wow.
It's outstanding. It was a challenging 3 weeks in itself, being in isolation. In our household, it's my mother, my father, and my 2 siblings. And the minute that she found out that she was exposed, not knowing yet if she was in fact positive, she quarantined in the basement apartment. But she was down there for most of the time because my dad is also, he has underlying health conditions, and he definitely can't be one to contract this virus. So making sure her family were all protected and within a good distance was something that was very important. Social distancing is real, and it's not just outside around strangers, it's also around your family members who are also working. If they're outside working, they're coming in, you don't know what they're coming in with as well. It was challenging because you want to be there for her, but we did go down in the basement to see her. But when we did go down to see her, we had face masks on, we had gloves on, and we were making sure that we were protected, but she also made sure that she was protected from us as well. So we all had masks and gloves on. The hardest part, I think, for her was the fever. That was a tough part, the joint pains. Physically it was challenging, especially with someone that's older. My mom couldn't go to the doctor's office. She had to FaceTime her physician, and that's how they communicated. She started to get better, and the only thing that lingered was the cough. Once she received clearance from the physician, was go into employee health services and receive clearance at her job site. Once she received clearance from her job site, she was able to start working again. So she was back on the front lines. Like I said, a lot of her coworkers they also contracted COVID, and they experienced symptoms that were far worse than hers. A lot of them were hospitalized. Some got discharged. Others did pass away. That was a little tough on her. Going back to work is scary for her because they give you one gown, and I'm being brutally honest because awareness is needed surrounding this matter. They don't have the proper masks. She has about 11 COVID patients on her floor, and you have to walk out of that room, disinfect your vest, disinfect your gown, sanitize it, and then go into the next. So you're not able to throw that gown away. You have to reuse it. And it's scary as knowing that my mom is in that situation, and knowing that she got sick the first time. is there a chance that she can get sick again? Because we're hearing so many different theories where, like the flu, you can get the flu once, but then the next season you can get it again. So you're not immune to it. This is also a virus like the flu is. Can you get reinfected again? I don't know the time span where if it's in a couple of months or a year that she can potentially get reinfected with this. Not a lot of people in terms of science, I don't think know what the real answer is. Hopefully this strain doesn't ever show up again. These frontline workers are not receiving the proper protective equipment. It's scary for them, and I feel like these are people that are risking their lives for others, and the least that they can get is the proper equipment to be able to do their job and to be able to stay safe and protect their families. I want everyone to just stay safe. There's a lot of information out there. I encourage people to just educate yourself on it and learn as much as you can so that you can take the best care of yourself. Don't go outside if you don't need to go outside. Social distance, wash your hands, disinfect. Follow all these guidelines and processes that are put in place. They're put in place for a reason. The smallest mistake can really make a huge difference in your life. So just make sure that you're not just no one's being careless with themselves, but also thinking about the people that are around them. Think about your family, think about your friends, think about the people that you're interacting with. It spreads so rapidly that it's not just about you, it's about everyone around you. Even if you don't think that you're putting yourself out in the front lines or you're not a essential worker in a sense, still take preventative care of yourself. I feel like almost everyone can say they know someone or know of someone that's going through something in regards to this. So just remain positive, shed light. Don't feel like you get this and it's a death sentence. You can fight it. You don't want it to take control over you. You want to take control over it. So just push yourself and fight through it. I know it's hard and I know it's going to be uncomfortable, but it'll benefit in the long run. And just stay safe.